What a day for key division leader matchups in the National Football League yesterday. The amazing 49ers under the amazing Bill Walsh. And Terry Bradshaw with a bad day. This typical of his early mistakes. Second quarter, nothing. Eric Wright had picked off the Bradshaw pass. And Eric went in for an apparent touchdown, but no, a penalty nullified the play. But again, Bradshaw was intercepted, and this time Montana struck. And he struck to Charlie Young, the big tight end. Touchdown, 7-0. It became 10-0 on a Wershing field goal at the half. But in the third quarter, Montana hoist on his own petard. The ball picked off by Mel Blunt. And Mel went all the way, 50 yards. Touchdown, 10-7 San Francisco. Now, Pittsburgh wasn't through by a long shot. There was another interception, and Bradshaw this time would strike again. And it went to Jim Smith. Touchdown, 14-10 Pittsburgh. But in the fourth quarter, Steelers ball, 2nd and 6. The Steelers' 44-yard line. Bradshaw would throw. The pass intended for Benny Cunningham, number 89. Instead, Carlton Williamson found it, and watch him get away and move downfield. He returns it 28 yards to the Steelers' 43. That set the 49ers up, an opportunistic team, brilliantly coached. And after Williamson had run the ball out of bounds, several plays later, the 49ers ready to strike. Montana gives to 31, Walt Easley out of West Virginia. Easley running left, moves in for the score, and the 49ers 7 up and 2 down, 17-14 over Pittsburgh at 5-4. Now, Kansas City against San Diego, a wild affair at San Diego Jack Murphy Stadium. For Dan Fouts, it turned out to be a great day, although for a time it didn't look that way, and it was a great day for Charlie Joyner, too. This was when the score was 7-7 in the second quarter, and Charlie Joyner went for 29 yards. That set up Muncie for a touchdown, 13-7. It was 19-7 at the half, and Kansas City struck back. The pass, Kenny to Henry Marshall, hit by Pete Shaw, and fumbled to J.T. Smith, and watch J.T. go downfield to the 7-yard line. 2 plays later, Kenny. Play action pass. Watch this to Billy Jackson. No problem. Touchdown. 19-14 San Diego. In the fourth quarter, it was 20-19 the Chiefs. Nick Lowry had connected for a field goal that put them ahead. And 4th and 9 at the KC 47-yard line. That pass. Fouts to Wes Chandler in the clutch. And it was good for 23 yards and a first down that kept the drive alive. 6 plays later, Bernischke, with just seconds remaining, kicked the field goal, and the Chargers won it 22-20. They and Kansas City are at 6-3. Dallas Cowboys against the Eagles. First place at stake, Eastern Division of the NFC. And Ron Jaworski with the Eagles leading 7-3 in the third quarter. To Harold Carmichael. And it was the longest career touchdown pass for Jaworski, the longest career reception for Carmichael, 85 yards, 14-3 Eagles. In the fourth quarter, still 14-3. Dallas ball, 3rd and 5 on the Eagles' 17. Now watch this. Busted play. White has to scramble, looking desperately for somebody, throwing it high. Doug Cosby, tight end, all 6 feet 6 inches of him, goes up to maybe 11 feet in the air. And touchdown, it became 14-10. Cowboys' next possession, the handoff to Tony Dorsett. And what a year Tony Dorsett is having. The NFL's leading rusher. Touchdown. And Dallas won it 17-14, tied with Philadelphia. Receiver on the day had to be Alfred Jenkins of the Atlanta Falcons. 5 receptions, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns. Atlanta rolled over New Orleans 41-10. And Steve Bartkowski had another great day. There are the stats. Now here's one of the touchdowns. Bartkowski looking downfield, looking for the smallish but fleet wide receiver who is much more durable than he appears. This one good for 48 yards and a touchdown. It put Atlanta ahead 17-10 in the second quarter. It was still a game then. But In the third quarter, Atlanta started to move on out. And this was one of the spearheads to the Falcons' attack. This one, 60 yards. Jenkins beyond the secondary, 1,500-yard receiving game, Alfred Jenkins. Cleveland was at Buffalo in Ridge Stadium, and a back put on a great show as a receiver. His name, Joey Cribbs. That pass, Ferguson to Cribbs, that came in the first quarter, a 58-yard touchdown play. Joey Cribbs, it was but the first of 3. Here again, Joe Ferguson, the underpublicized quarterback, again looking for Cribbs out of Auburn. Boy, do they produce great pros there in Auburn. And that was 15 yards and a touchdown. Cribbs into the wall. He'll be congratulated by a fan. There is both elation and fatigue in Joey. It was 13-0 Buffalo at the half. In the fourth quarter, from the shotgun, Joey Ferguson again. And again, Cribbs behind the secondary. 60-yard play, touchdown. Buffalo won it 22-13, and for Cribbs, simply a spectacular day. And this Buffalo team, so brilliantly coached by Chuck Knox. You'll get the chance to see them next Monday night at Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas, as the Bills go against the Dallas Cowboys. What a